Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Did everybody survive Halloween night? Lord, I hope so. How's everyone doing this morning? Oh, and just for the record, guys, every time I come live and I play my intro song, I'm back here dancing to it. I can't help it. It's like a catchy little tune. Let's see who's in the chat. Good morning, Mark, David, Cheryl T, Cement Shoes, Misty Walker, Love My Charlie Fates, Tammy, Cheryl Lynn. Good morning. Love my Charlie Fates. Just tired as hell. Gosh, I didn't want to get up this morning. Tammy's drinking her coffee. Well, y'all pray for me because I'm drinking black coffee. Oh my gosh, I hate drinking black coffee, but I ran out of milk and I forgot about it. That's what I put in my coffee milk. But I think I'm going to switch to like some kind of creamer or something, powdered creamer, because I saw a terrible video on TikTok this morning how they treat the cows that you get, milk from. It's terrible, guys. So this morning I figured we'd just scroll through the true crime news, see what we can find. I want to check up on the Cleo Smith case. Be sure to check out Shades of Daybell. We saw the Evil channel. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Shades of Daybell. Let's look it up because we don't have like a schedule this morning. I don't have any specific topics picked out. Shades? Hold on a minute. I'm trying to type with one hand. I'm smoking. Daybell. Let me see if I'm finding this crap. Shades of Daybell, a dramatic reading of Chad's gross attempt at erotica for Lori Vallow. I wish I could play this. It's like 57 minutes long. And I don't know this person. And damn, I don't want to get another copyright strike. But I will check that out. I'm going to have to check that out. Let me just click on the video. So it'll be saved in my watch history. I can go back. Let me skip that. Shades of Daybell. Let's just take a little listen. We'll just take a little listen. We can't get in trouble for that.
An investigative and conversational true crime podcast that deep dives into fascinating criminal cases that are solved.
Okay, we get it.
Based around how Chad and Lori met, but he swapped the names. He became James, and Lori became Helena. It's disgusting.
It's pretty gag-inducing.
Oh my God,
we're
guys.
really sorry for this, but we're not at the same time.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to listen to this. I can't play their video. It's their podcast. I don't know them. But I'm going to have to check that out after we get off here. Hey, Wayne, good morning. It's a crying shame. Try some goat milk. Hey, I wish I could milk my goat. That would be awesome if I could milk Annabelle. If I tried to milk Annabelle, like, say she had a kid or something after it was weaned and just try to keep milking her, she'd probably kick me in the freaking head. Annabelle is a different kind of goat. She's not a follower. She does what she wants. But I'd love to be able to milk goats, make my own soap and lotion. Cement shoes, that might scar me for life. Carol Baskin's diary about gave me nightmares. Oh my God. I still can't get over her reading that diary entry and her being married to Howie forever. And her talking about sex with her boyfriend and how he gave her a book to teach her how to slow down. Basically, he was saying, here, Carol, read this book because you suck in bed, lady. She must want to get it on too fast. We know she likes to get freaky in hot tubs. Remember that? So last night, Cement Shoes, I was an exotic cat that escaped from Carol Baskin's Big Cat Rescue. That's what I was going for. I still can't believe she's not arrested. No body, no crime in this case because there's no evidence against her but a bunch of freaking hearsay. Mark, I escaped from Big Cat Rescue. Barely escaped with my life, y'all. That woman is nuts there. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm having a glorious morning, y'all, because one reason, as I clicked on my homepage, on my internet, what's that called? Like my MSN homepage. And what do I see? Don Wells' pretty mugshot. I just love it because this just proves what a liar he is about quitting drinking in the Bible. Don Wells must be possessed because he's not wanting to click on this, which we know. We talked about yesterday morning. He got cuffed and stuff. But when I saw this, it just made my morning. I want to say I can't believe it, but I can. I can believe it. WCYB. Let's look at him. Look at him. Look at his hair, y'all. I know I shouldn't laugh at somebody else's misfortune, but he's just like such a liar and a fake Christian. He is a fake Christian. I know, thou shalt not judge, but sometimes I break the commandments myself. I'm judging him. I can't help it. We got a true crime channel here. It's our job to judge people, right? Judge people like him, at least. Don is a bad man. Yes. See, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I remember if you go back on like when this first happened and he done an interview, I was like, oh, well, he don't seem like such a bad guy. Huh. Then as time went on, of course, my opinion changed. Violation of is he on probation, Brittany? Welcome, hun. Carolina girl, lordy, lordy. I know I shouldn't laugh about it and stuff, but because DUIs suck. But let me tell you something. If he's on probation, he's going to get his backup time they suspended. Whatever time they gave him that they suspended, he'll have to do if he's on probation. And here's another thing. How many DUIs has he had? I knew a girl. She got like, I think it was her second or third DUI. I can't remember. They gave her a whole freaking year in jail. I kid you not. A whole year. But you know what? That serves people right that gets out and drinks and drives or does, drugs or the influence driving. Because just think about how many innocent people are killed by drunk drivers every day. Think about how many people's killed every year by drunk drivers or people under the influence of some type of drug. I'm glad they cuffed and stuffed him. They could have saved an innocent family's life on the road. Maybe somebody was traveling home late. We don't know. It's a good thing he was cuffed and stuffed. Tickles me to freaking death. It does. It tickles me to freaking death. Go thump that Bible some more, Dawn. How about that? Hey, I believe in the Bible and stuff, but I cannot stand people that sit and quote the freaking Bible and then go out and get freaking drunk and sin, and who knows what he does. I guarantee he probably talks to women online, sexts them and everything. Ugh, gross. I about got sick saying that. His sister Mary says he has some in Utah. You know what? I don't know what to think about that much. Like, to me, don't y'all think it's a little bit weird that all this, that like Mary, his sisters and stuff went on live streams, and telling everything? I do. I just think the whole freaking thing, the whole thing's weird. And Don, he's like delusional. Like he blames everybody else. He even blames his sister he molested, saying like she went along with it. Like she was a freaking kid. She didn't know. She didn't have no freaking choice. A big old, teenage boy trying to do stuff with her. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much. Of course, I'm sympathetic to anybody that's been through sexual abuse, rape, anything like that, of course. Been there, done that myself. But it's just weird. I think it took a lot of the focus off of Summer, too. And that squirrel about fell out of the damn tree over there. And everybody was just talking about Dawn and his sister. I'm not religious, but I would assume church has mostly sinners attending. Yeah. You ever walk into a church and you see people looking you up and down to see what you have on? I've seen ladies in the church look at other women like that, see if they're dressed appropriately, have a dress on. Hey, it don't matter what you wear to church. As long, as it's respectable. If you just wear a pair of jeans and a sweatshirt, That's all right as long as you're there for the right damn reason. God don't care what you wear. And that's the truth. I believe a little bit different in everybody else. You know, I don't believe you have to go to church to worship God myself. And Don, he's one of these people. He's like, I'm going to go sin and I'm going to get drunk. And then the night before I go to bed, I'm going to pray. And in the morning, I'm going to tell God I'm not going to never do this no more. Just take my hangover headache away. That's what Don does. That's my opinion of it. Hey, Ginger Locks. I got a freaking dog wanting outside. Hold on. Let me see which one it is. Should have known. It's a little stalker. Ladybug's a little stalker. She thinks she has to be right up my tail. And it helps if you stay awake in the pews. I know. Did you see that video of Candace? She looked like she was asleep in the pews. Totally not dressed appropriately. Candace just don't give a damn, y'all. She don't care what people think about her. She don't care what she wears. And I guess that's good, whatever. But, like, damn. You know, if you're going to go to church, you could at least act halfway decent and put something decent on. Even if it is just jeans or something. The whole family, they're whack. They're whack. That's why I call them hillbillies, y'all. Y'all know I hate to be called a hillbilly. I've been called that because of my country accent, but I'm not. These people are. This is what you call hillbillies. Her wearing them damn rebel flag hats around and crap like that. Hillbillies. Pure and simple. Okay. Now let's go to Crime Online. See what's going on. Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins was conscious after shooting. Spoke to fellow crew member before she died. I just saw Alec Baldwin on the news. Evidently, him and his wife and kids were traveling somewhere. Where's BT at? Is that Vermont? Anyway, that's where they were at. Anyways, they pulled over, and I guess they were, I don't know if they were talking to reporters or who was following them, but they was like, you're scaring our kids and stuff. Lady, do not bark at her. I saw that this morning. I'm not mad, baby. Just don't bark at her. Let's just screen share this. Lady can't stand it when I tell her not to do something. She comes over here, jumps on my leg, starts shaking. Isn't that pitiful? She was abused before I got her. Let me light my cigarette for the 100th time. I can't stand these ads. I can't hardly see for the sun. I got my table moved. Okay. So the cinematographer, oh yeah, I did, before I read this, I did hear him say that him and Helena were friends. He said, she was my friend. But you know what? He's weird. He's like really weird. I've never noticed like how weird Alec Baldwin is. He is. He's weirdo. Good actor, but he's weird. Okay, the cinematographer who was fatally shot in the set that Alec Baldwin movie, I think they meant on the set of the Alec Baldwin movie, Rust, spoke to another crew member after she was mortally wounded. Los Angeles Times published new information about the onset tragedy based on interviews, text messages of more than a dozen witnesses. According to the report, Baldwin was prepping for a scene with what he had been told was a cold gun, a prop gun without live ammo, just before he accidentally shot Helena Hutchins and the film director, Joel, I can't pronounce his name, Souza something. I would like to know how to pronounce his name correctly. Souza, maybe? So I guess I'm going to take this out, pull it, and go bang, Baldwin said while he grabbed the weapon in a holster, according to the report. At that point, the weapon reportedly discharged, shooting a live bullet into Hutchins and hitting Joel in the collarbone. Ooh, I bet that hurt. At first, it did not appear that anyone on set knew exactly what happened. What the F was that? That burns, Joel reportedly yelled, dropping to the ground. "What the F just happened?" Baldwin said repeatedly after laying down the gun. Hutchins was bleeding profusely from the chest, reportedly stumbled, fell backwards into the crew chief's electrician. Several crew members also rushed to aid as someone on set shouted for a medic. A boom operator was among the crew members by her side, according to the Los Angeles Times. The unidentified crew member reportedly locked eyes with Hutchins and said, "Oh, that was no good. No, that was no good. That was no good at all," the 42-year-old reportedly replied. It is unclear if those were Hutchins' last words. The cinematographer was airlifted to the University of New Mexico's hospital, where she was pronounced dead later that day. The investigation into the apparent accidental shooting is ongoing, and no one has yet been criminally charged. Joel has been reportedly released from the hospital and is expected to recover on his injuries. Production on Rust immediately halted after the tragedy, and there is no indication the film production will resume. Well, there was a lot of actors on set that were concerned about the safety. I saw one guy. This was his first major role, I think. And he was concerned about, the gunfights and stuff. Somebody loaded that freaking gun. Why would they do that? Now, the lady that was in charge of that said that she checked that gun and it was a cold gun, and she laid it on a cart and went to lunch. It's possible somebody could have picked up that gun and loaded it on purpose with live ammo on purpose. It was an antique gun, a Colt 45, I believe. Alec acts like he may be suffering from some PTSD or something, because, like I said, he was acting weird in the interview. I don't know. Just his body language and stuff, he's just kind of weird. He should have never had a live round in it. Something's up with that. Maybe it wasn't an accident. The gun was left unattended, the armorer lady said. But I've also read that, she wasn't too big on gun safety. Coffee is hazelnut yummy this morning. I love hazelnut creamer, girl. Okay, let's see what else is going on. There's a 17-year-old boy with autism missing in South Bend. Where's that at? Michigan? Indiana. I think it's near Michigan now. Wasn't there another case in South Bend? There was a little girl that was missing. Let's see this. Police in northern Indiana are looking for a 17-year-old boy with autism. Oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to say his name. Guillermo or something. I don't know. Transcosco or something. He's Hispanic. 5 feet, 6 inches with curly hair. Let's see. Let's see how you pronounce his name. Let me see if I can get my... Let me stop screen sharing a minute. I was going to get my laptop to read it to me. But I can't find the button. I updated to Windows 11. It used to be right up here. Oh, right here it is. Read aloud. Let's figure out what this kid's name is.
17-year-old boy with autism missing in South Bend. By K.C. Wildmoon.
Hold on.
October 31st, 2021. 240 shares.
Oh, God. Just get to it.
Police in northern Indiana are looking for a missing 17-year-old boy with autism. Guillermo Trancoso is described as Hispanic, 5 feet 6 inches with curly hair.
Guillermo or something.
Sunday afternoon wearing a blue and yellow tie.
Okay, we got it, laptop. We got it. Let me go back out.
Tommy Hilfiger coat.
Oh, crap. We don't want to be reading to no more. Could y'all hear that when it read it? Let me know. Guillermo. Thank you, Cheryl T. That woman that reading it, the damn computer went too damn fast. I couldn't understand it. Usually that's how I figure out how to pronounce stuff. Hey, Rich. Good to see you. How you been, hon? I personally doubt anyone on Rust wanted to kill anyone. It's just a movie. Negligence hurts people in all kinds of jobs. Yeah, true. True. I'm always suspicious of people, though. Because, I mean, people do crazy things. There's a lot of weirdos in the world. Okay, here's another missing kid. Brandon Santo. Let's click on him. He went to visit a friend at a college campus and vanished. Oh gosh, here's something sick. Let me read this first. Utah sex offender answers door nude, invites trick-or-treaters inside. Ugh. Sick mother clucker. Can y'all believe that? I can. I mean, did he not know that he was going to be arrested for that? Oh my gosh. And wait till y'all see his mugshot. We'll read it in a minute. Okay, so this is Brandon Santo. Is it Santos? It says Santo. Santo, maybe. Michigan authorities are searching for a teen who vanished after reportedly visiting a friend at Michigan State University in East Lansing. According to ABC Detroit, 18-year-old Brendan Santo went to the university on Friday, never returned home. Police say Brendan is not a student at MSU, but has friends who attend. He was last seen a little before midnight Friday evening at Yakeley Hall. And Brendan stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighs 160 pounds. He was last seen wearing a baseball cap, gray joggers, a black t-shirt, white Converse shoes. He's a cute little feller. I wonder where he's at. The Lansing State Journal reports that Brendan may have been spotted walking in the Brody neighborhood. Anyone with information on his whereabouts should contact ELPD Detective Sergeant James Terrell, 517-388-6291. What happened to him? I hope some weirdo didn't do something to him. That's weird. I wonder if he had any mental health problems. Probably not. Seems like he went to hang out with a friend, probably have a little fun, and then just disappears. Let's pray that they find him. Well, look at them jacked up teeth. Lord have mercy. When I clicked on that, about put my damn eyes out. Never go to places in Michigan. They are dangerous. They probably mugged him, if the truth's known. Hey, a lot of bad things happen in those big cities. A lot of weirdos around. Oh my, he's cute. Yes, he looks like a nice kid. Okay, let's get the ad off this weirdo's head. Lord have mercy. Can you imagine? Okay, I want y'all to picture this for a minute. Imagine you got your little kids dressed up in cute costumes. You're taking them through the neighborhood trick-or-treating. And you ring a doorbell. And you're getting ready to say trick-or-treat with your kids. And here's some ugly guy standing there freaking some weirdo naked. Can y'all imagine? And he says, come on in, kids. I'd have kicked him right in a little wiener. That's what I would have done. He needs the hell beat out of him. The hell beat out of him. What a freak. He's probably been waiting on Halloween all freaking year to come so the weirdo could have access to kids. What a freak. And say hang him in the town square. Okay, let's see what this dude's name is. Convicted Utah sex offender was nude when he opened the door of his Provo home for trick-or-treaters Saturday night and beckoned them inside. The police said at least 5 children older than 14, 3 under 14, saw 48-year-old Stephen Kelly Little naked. And one of them shot video and gave it to investigators. Thank goodness. The children ran from the house, told their parents, who were across the street, what had happened. One father went to the door with his daughter. He opened the door again nude. Provo Police Master Officer Austin Williams said the father sent his daughter away and told Little to turn off his lights and not to answer the door, then called police. When questioned about why he answered the door nude, he said he had just got out of the shower. That's why he was nude. And they said, "Why did you ask the kids inside?" And he said, "That's where the candy was." William said, "You freak. You don't even deserve to be alive." I wonder how many kids he's molested throughout his years. Probably tons. Little pleaded guilty in 2019 to lewdness involving a child for an incident the previous year when he peered through a bathroom stall at a 10-year-old boy using the bathroom at the Provo Recreation Center. Charging documents said he was also touching himself and making sexually suggestive sounds. Ugh. He was serving probation on that plea. For his Halloween antics, Little has been charged with 5 counts of lewdness, 3 counts of lewdness involving a child. See, that's what I'm saying. So he's just going to go to jail, y'all. And guess what? He's going to get out maybe in a couple of years, and he's going to do it all over again. But this time when they let him out, he might, molest a child and kill him. So, they won't tell on him so he don't have to go back to prison again. That's the way these weirdos work. There is no rehabilitation for them at all. It is wired into their hard drive in their freaking brain. It's in their DNA. It's like a drug addict, They can't control the freaking urge. Their sickness, their evilness. That's why they should just, get rid of all of them. I mean, they're useless to people. These sex offenders are useless. They don't deserve to be on earth because all they do is harm people and do perverted, horrible, horrendous things to little children. Jesus Christ. Looking in the bathroom stalls, touching himself as he's looking at a 10-year-old boy. Jesus Christ. What a sick freak. It makes me sick. I'm going to have to move on from this son of a bitch. Because it makes me think evil thoughts I'd like to do to him. Hey, if that was my child, hey, the dad's got more self-control than me because I would have went freaking cray-cray on that son of a bitch. They would have cuffed and stuffed me too if he had opened the door naked to my son. I'd have kicked him right in the wiener. I swear to God I would. And just kept on a-kicking. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, gosh. Texas man slashes dad's throat during argument. Oh, my goodness. Let me see what else is. Here's something that's sad. Young mother gunned down by stalker finds tracking device on vehicle before her murder. What is going on in Texas? Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can pronounce her name. Abigail Saldana, something like that. She was shot to death in her car along at a Fort Worth highway. 54-year-old Stanley Zilga or something stalked and harassed her before killing her. He's been charged with murder. I'll show her picture. That's crazy. She found a tracking device on her car before she was murdered. What in the hell is going on down there? Oh, they're dragging the damn trash can. Dude, you can't pick up an empty trash can and carry it. Gosh. So there she is. Prayers for her family. Let me see what else it says. Oh, okay. So her mom says she knew this guy from work. So she wasn't in a relationship with him. He's just a weirdo that got obsessed with her. And he gunned her down. Prayers for her family. I love the name Abigail. Let's see what else. Let's look up and see what's going on with Cleo Smith's case. They've still not found that little girl. I'm suspicious of her parents. I don't think she wandered away from a campground, guys. I think it's in Australia, isn't it? I can't remember. I'm going to have to go get me some cigarettes out of the drawer. Family who camped just 100 meters away from Cleo Smith speak out. I guess it's meters. This is Australia. So, okay. Let's read it. So this is the little girl that she was camping with her mom and her mom's boyfriend. I think there's another little kid there. I think the campground's called like Blowholes or something. So the mom wakes up and the little girl Cleo, I can't remember how old she is, 4 or 5 years old, is gone from the tent, right? But here's the thing, she couldn't even reach the damn zipper. Something is up with that. Okay. The family who stayed just meters away from Cleo Smith on the night she was supposedly abducted has spoken out on social media about the tragic series of events. The couple and their 5 children who shared their travels on social media under the handle Our Aussie Adventure have spoken out about their time at Blowholes, the site where Cleo was last seen. The sun's blinding me. This camp was beautiful in both rugged cliff faces with powerful waves and lagoon-like beaches, and blowholes were absolutely incredible, the family wrote on Instagram. Okay, look at that. That's pretty. That's a cool campground. However, the family's stay on the coast of Western Australia was scarred by the disappearance of 4-year-old Cleo Smith. The family said they were staying less than 100, I think it's meters, away from Cleo's family tent at the campground. With 4-year-olds of our own, this was truly terrifying and heartbreaking. It is a day we will never forget for all the wrong reasons, the family wrote. While we physically moved on from here once the campground closed, emotionally, we are very much still there, longing for a positive outcome for Cleo and her family. Oh, look at her. The family shared the missing child's poster issued by police along with other images they took while at the blowholes. Many people in the comments acknowledged Cleo's disappearance would have been very distressing for the traveling family given they were there on the night of October 16th. The family said in a separate Instagram post they have not spoken with the media, adding they will not be discussing their stay at the blowholes any further with anyone other than police. Please note we have not discussed our stays at the blowhouse with anyone other than police and will not discuss it with anyone. Okay, the family said. Let's see. It has been more than 2 weeks since Cleo disappeared from her family's tent at the vast blowholes campsite on, what is that, WA's northwest coast? Is that Washington? Investigators believe she was abducted in the early hours of October 16th, having last been seen around 1:30 a.m., but have yet to identify any suspects. Oh, somebody just abducted her and everybody friggin' around sleeping. Now, come on. I don't believe that. I think someone in that family knows what happened to her. Mom or boyfriend one. Something's not right with that story. So I guess she really was at the campground. If people saw her there. Who's this? This video over here playing. Let's go look at it. Where's the volume?
A little girl home. She's
Let me mute.
beautiful, delicate. She has like the biggest heart. She just so funny. If you see something, report it. It doesn't matter if it's small or big or if you're sure or not. Like, we want our little girl home, and how I'm feeling is how I never want any mother to feel with their child. She would never leave.
She looks to the side when she said, we want our little girl home. I personally think that's weird. I don't know. I'm suspicious of them. Very suspicious. How'd somebody get in that tent and take her without anybody waking up or anything? I just don't think she was abducted, guys. We'll keep following this, see what happens with it. Okay, let me go back to my chat. Let's see what y'all are saying. Oh, we could look at Brian Laundry before I get off your seat. Let me mute. Okay. See if there's anything going on with that case. I feel like the Laundry case is going to be like the Watts case, like for years to come. Like there's going to be like video after video about it. even though there's no new information. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Let's look it up. Wondering how he died. Northport PD chief recalls Brian Laundrie ID mistake, says, I'll stand behind my team. Okay. Brian Laundrie update. Update. Police say man probably died by suicide at the Carlton Reserve. Okay. Officials. Brian Laundrie's parents' lack of cooperation led to early police mistake. Oh, of course. I believe they knew that their son was going there to commit suicide. Hold on a minute. That's what I believe. Oh, God. Comes Marcus up the driveway. Let's see. I'm going to look at this before I get off here, though. Lady, don't bark. Come on. Hold on a minute, guys. Come on, I'll let you in. You can greet them. Come on. Oh, okay. Let's see. Probably died by suicide. Sarasota County Sheriff Kurt Hoffman suggested Friday that Brian Laundrie likely died by suicide in the Carlton Reserve. The sheriff made the comments during a police gathering in Florida. The guy went out there and by all accounts probably committed suicide, and he was right out there where we thought he was, he said. Okay, Mr. Laundrie's skeletal remains were found along with his notebook and backpack on October 20th in a park connected to the Carlton Reserve. He was found actually at the environmental park, right? The Sarasota County coroner matched the remains to Mr. Laundrie using dental records and being able to determine a time or cause of death, sent the bones for further analysis by an anthropologist. Okay. During the same event, Northport Police Chief Todd Garrison explained himself, claiming he knew where Mr. Laundrie was located for aeronaut something. I can't pronounce that word. He made the comments on September 16th press conference. In reality, Mr. Laundrie was likely already dead. He blamed the incident on his surveillance team mixing up Mr. Laundrie and his mother. Gabby's family has been mostly quiet since the discovery, though her father, Joseph, told a radio station that it was unlikely that any new information gleaned from Mr. Laundrie's journal would bring him closure or solace. Well, I mean, exactly. I mean, even if he's detailed what happened in the notebook, I mean, it's not going to bring him solace. Come on. So Northport Police Chief Ted Garrison defended himself on Friday in the wake of the discovery and identification of Brian Laundrie's remains at the Carlton Reserve. Mr. Laundrie left his home on September 12th. However, on September 16th, Mr. Garrison told a crowd of reporters he knew where Mr. Laundrie was located. Mr. Garrison said he believed that the statement to be accurate at the time that he made it and that he was unintentionally misled by his surveillance team. How did they... Okay, I'm not going to read all that. How did they mix up Brian's mom for Brian? They got different body types. Like, how did they do that? They weren't doing too good of damn surveillance, if you ask me. Well, if this had been in Sheriff Grady Judge's jurisdiction in his county, that never would have went on. Brian Laundrie would have never been out of their sight. They're liars, I know it. They made a big freaking mistake. I just don't get it, guys. I just don't know how they confused Brian Laundrie with his freaking mom unless she was dressed like a freaking boy. Reckon that went on? Maybe she's dressed like a boy. I look for them to be charged with something if they can prove it. They knew what their son did, I believe. You know, they had to have known he killed Gabby as soon as he came home without her. Ooh, I'd like to be a fly on the wall in that house when that conversation went on, wouldn't y'all? And she shaved her head. Oh, wow. See, I didn't know. I always thought, I just assumed. I didn't think anything about her hair. I just assumed she's one of them ladies like short hair. Maybe, probably, I just assumed she always wore her hair like that. They should be charged, but they probably made a deal for Brian's body. Yeah. It's just so strange. As soon as they open up the environmental park, within 30 minutes from the entrance, Brian's dad, Chris, finds that little dry sack, as they call it. And then the FBI inform him, oh, we found remains here on Tuesday. Something's not right about that. I know the area had been underwater, but the area hadn't been underwater where the bag was at, right? Why didn't cops find that when they found the remains? Something's not right about that. It's weird. Yeah, they are weird. They're just like the damn Wattses, y'all. They sure are. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to get off here. Go in here and send Mark to Hardee's. Hey, they got a new sandwich at Hardee's, y'all. It's a chicken sandwich with honey on it. I want that sandwich. I hate to eat chicken because I love my chicken, so I can't help it. I'd rather eat chicken than beef. Anyways, y'all, thanks for chatting. Tomorrow, I'll get us some topics lined up and we'll be a little bit more organized. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Be safe, be kind, and peace. And thanks, guys, for supporting me. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Bye. Peace.